He doesn't really do too much of anything, especially with his attack power being super low. The damage, it's okay, but you're not really using him for any of his hero specials, so I'm not bringing him in against a Titan in any. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. If you're curious about any other hero in Empires and Puzzles, you can view my website at anchorgame.com. There you will find I've graded every single hero with a calibrated team of graders. This resource will always be free. Thinking about supporting the hero grades and the breakdown videos? You're welcome to donate. Otherwise, feel free to share this resource with a friend. I have my exclusive line group called Anchor Cove, where you gain access to myself and tons of other experienced players with on-demand information and resources. If that piques your interest, all that information is on the opening page of my website with a short video. Let me dive into today's hero breakdown. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we're going to be doing a brand new hero breakdown on Elkanen, the cute little elfish man from TC20, coming to hang out with you. He's got 675 on his attack, 784 on his defense, and 1266 on his health. He is running at fast speed. When we look at his attack power, 675 is pretty pathetic. I'm not too stoked on that. 784 on the defense is pretty decent, and his health, it leaves a lot to be desired. He is part of the classic TC20, which means that you can pull him out of the TC20 training camps. He deals 330 damage to the target and minor damage to the nearby enemies. Heals the caster for 38% of the damage dealt. He is part of the cleric emblem class. When we look at his abilities, I'm not too stoked on it too much. I remember they gave him a buff. He was actually the first 5-star hero that I had maxed, and I was actually really sad about it for a long time. I wanted him to be good. They did give him a buff, but it didn't really change too much for him, unfortunately. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a free massive turn-based dark fantasy RPG. To try this game out, all you gotta do, go to the video description, click on the special links. You'll receive 50 gems, 1 energy refill, 100,000 silver, and 1 free champion, Executioner. All your treasure, it's waiting for you right over here. When we look at what he does on a Titan, he's going to get a C grade there, mostly because he doesn't really do too much of anything, especially with his attack power being super low. The damage, it's okay, but you're not really using him for any of his hero specials, so I'm not bringing him in against a Titan in any capacity. It doesn't really matter. Maybe the only shot that he has that you might want to use him on a Titan would be as if you add a whole bunch of cleric emblems to him and add a whole bunch of attack power, but otherwise I'm not too stoked on him. He's going to get a C grade there on Titans. When we look at his offensive grade, he does get a B+ grade. Reason being is there's quite a few other heroes that you can pair him with, even like a hero like Buddy, who's running as a 4-star, or you pair him with Evelyn. Those are heroes that hit multiple enemies, so you can give them either regular defensive down or elemental defensive down, and then you use him to do quite a bit of damage. 330% damage is pretty okay, but I really like his heals, so he's going to get a B+ grade on offense. Could definitely use him, and against Teleria tanks, it does help out a little bit being in the same color. When we look at his defensive grade, he's going to get a B as far as a tank grade goes. Reason being is he's dealing damage, he is running at fast speed, and then he's also healing life as well too. So you could definitely have him hit. I have been punished by him a couple of times. It doesn't happen that often, but it doesn't feel good to be consistently hit by him and he's regaining his life and then he's hitting multiple guys. So it does come into a little bit of a factor. He does get a B+ grade as far as the tank goes. When we look at his flank grade, another situation where he's going to get a B+ grade there. He is hitting multiple enemies. He's running at fast speed. He is pretty usable there, which is really weird to say. I didn't really like him too much in defense, but I have had to overcome him a little bit, especially at fast speed. We look at him in the wing, he's going to get a B- grade there, mostly because there's a lot of other heroes that are well utilized as far as in the wing grade there. With him hitting multiple enemies, it does help out a little bit, but I'm not too stoked on him, especially because you're healing the amount of damage that is dealt, and by that point you're probably not gaining a ton of life and you may die. So I'm not too stoked on him as far as a wing grade go, and that's why he's going to get a B- grade. Overall, defensively, he's going to get a B+ grade, mostly because tank and flank, he does have some usability, but he's not going to be my first choice. When we look at his weekly raid grade, he's going to get a B on rush attack, mostly because he's already running at fast speed. So it doesn't really matter that he's at very fast speed, even though he is dealing a substantial amount of damage with at fast speed type scenario. I'm not too overall stoked as far as what he's going to do. He's going to get a B grade there. When we look at buff, he's going to get a B grade. Again, mostly because you're not using him for taking advantage of the buff stats, increasing, doing anything. So he's going to get a B because he's just pretty straightforward. And then on Bloody Battle, he's going to get a B minus grade there. Situation being is he's not gaining the life. It is kind of nice to be dealing 330 damage to the target nearby enemies, but when you negate the whole life factor, it's going to go to a B minus. That was close to a C, but it's still a substantial amount of damage, especially with him being at fast speed. So overall, he's going to get a B grade there. Pretty average hero. There is some usability, but I'm not too stoked on him. I have him. I have used him with other heroes, but there's a lot better other green heroes that are out there. So thank you so much for watching this content. Make sure you subscribe, turn the notifications on, as these are coming out daily, and let me know in the comments, what did you think? Did I get it right? What do you think about Elkanen? I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we're going to be doing a brand new hero breakdown.